Today's news, Forbes Korea lists their 2017 list of top 20 power celebrities.
Very brief announcement in the beginning of this video to promote this young lady, the artist Steph. All new paintings. I'm looking around trying to see. This one right here is a new painting blog post, but first Fridays on HallyuBack.com. Today, Friday, March 3rd. How many new painting blog posts did you upload?
12.
12 new paintings. You can check them all out. Link in the top of the description box. A list has been made of the top 20 most influential K-pop and Korean entertainers. 3 of the top 5 most influential are K-pop groups. Number 1 is Kpop Sex. Number 2 is Song Joong Ki. Number 3 is Twice. Number 4 is EXO. And number 5, BTS.
Woo!
I have a few fairly strong observations, but probably the biggest observation I made at seeing this list is that Twice being above EXO and BTS is actually appropriate.
It really is, because it's a Korean list. It's Forbes Korea that put this list out. But also, it's based on power and influence in Korea and not just popularity.
I was listening to K-pop music the other day, as I do every day pretty much these days, and Knock Knock by Twice came on, and I just can't believe how influential it is on me. Like, I don't really care about Twice, to be honest. I watched that video with you and we were both really moved. It's an excellent video. The cinematography is about as good as it gets, or as I've seen in recent memory for an MV of K-pop or any kind. But if you ask me, and I know BTS just released a very influential album, Knock Knock is the #1 song in K-pop today. I mean, it is March 2017. I feel like Knock Knock has circumvented BTS Spring Day, Not Today, whatever BTS has got, and whatever any other K-pop group has got. Knock Knock, #1 in my book. What do you got to say about that?
I think that there's some people who are going to think them's fighting words. That's what I think.
Who disagrees with me?
It certainly is an addicting song, as are most of Twice's songs. But I think it's very appropriate that all 3 of these groups are in the top 5. But I especially think it's appropriate based on influence and power that it's in this order. First off, I have to say, looking at this list, Kpop Sex at #1. Hey yo! So excites, because I have loved this actor since I was first introduced to him, I believe back at Nodam Cantabile, which was way back a couple of years ago. And last year he did Moon Embracing the Sun and Moonlight Drawn by Clouds. Oh my gosh, getting Moon historical drama titles mixed up in my mind.
That's not the first time you've done that either.
But he's such a cute guy. He's got such amazing acting skills, and he's really made a name for himself in commercial modeling and also as a host on a lot of different reality programs. So I think it's really awesome that he is like the new it guy, and Song Joong Ki is still up there because he's Song Joong Ki. Oh.
Well, imagine this list coming out and you being Kpop Sex. I mean, isn't that a lot of responsibility to take on? You're not really expecting to be #1. You do know that you are very influential as a person who appears on Korean dramas and TV a lot, but #1? Like over EXO, over BTS? Come on now. Like, that's just... it's overwhelming. It's a little kind of hard to believe.
It probably is very overwhelming, and with a lot of power and a lot of people liking you comes a lot of responsibility to keep bringing it. But I do think that he has the skills and the talent to do so, and I think that he's got a lot of years being really popular in the Korean drama scene before he has to step away for a bit.
Also, I think it should be very importantly noted who's missing from this list of top 20. I mean, Twice is on there, but Blackpink is not. Like, Blackpink's not even in the top 20.
That is kind of shocking. I didn't even think about that, but you have a good point there.
That's because they're playing with fire too much and not doing anything else besides playing with fire.
Whereas Twice is knocking on the door of success and power.
Heaven's Door. What else did you notice?
Well, it's not so much something that I noticed, but something that I looked up because I wanted to see why Twice was above EXO and BTS. I know that Twice and EXO are very popular in Korea and they've gotten a lot of media attention, whereas BTS is much more popular internationally and has a much larger internet fan base. But the thing that I found in doing a little bit of research is just how much commercial modeling and influence they have in that power spectrum.
Twice or EXO?
Twice and EXO, they both have a lot more than BTS. BTS, for example, they're representing Puma, SK Telecom, BBQ Chicken, Smart Uniform, and an RPG game. But EXO, they've got SPAO, Baskin Robbins, Skechers, Lotte World Duty Free, Pepero, Nature Republic, Colon Sport, and others. Twice, they just got Pocari Sweat, which is huge. If you don't know Pocari Sweat, that is like the Asian Gatorade.
It's disgusting.
But they also became the female representatives for NBA street apparel, and they've got like over 10 other brand names that they represent.
Yeah, this is really the monster in the room that doesn't get talked about enough. How they make their money, the entertainment companies with the K-pop idols. Music is just a fraction, 10-20% or some small percentage number of the overall revenue that's taken in by entertainment companies. This is why we've talked about this before. This is why YG Entertainment, for instance, doesn't care if 21 breaks up. They don't care because they have their hands in so many other areas to make money and profits. I mean, Twice, they're huge in China. EXO, huge in China. They still have a Chinese member. And they make so much money this way. BTS sort of can't afford to stop making music at this point. EXO can. And people still want to hear EXO make music anyway. So EXO's going to come out with something, I think, in the summer. Everybody knows that EXO's going to come out with new music, but they're going to hit the scene hard with new music. But even if they don't sell out, they're still going to be fine. Take Girls' Generation, for instance. Like, are they ever going to come back? Probably not. It doesn't matter. They're never going to break up. As long as Girls' Generation, in theory, is still together, they can make so many millions of dollars on different contracts just sponsoring companies.
Yeah, they can. I do think that Girls' Generation is going to make a comeback.
2021. They're coming back in 4 more years. I'm just saying, when they come back, like, who knows? They're all in their 30s now, aren't they? How old is Girls' Generation? I want to point out a couple other honorable mentions on this list. Susie's at number 6, Park Shin-hye's at number 12, Zico at number 17. I mean, these are very influential people, all on their own. There's also a few athletes on here. Oh Seung-hwan, who's a baseball player. Song Heung-min at number 16, who is a soccer player. He's very, very popular, and I think he plays over in the Premiership. I'm not actually sure. I didn't look carefully, but to make this list is really, really hard to do, especially if you're just one person. That's why Park Bo-gum at number 1, unbelievable. I don't think it actually matters if you aren't on this list. It doesn't matter. You could still be very influential and still make a lot of money, still be very successful. This is just according to one little magazine. Like, what do they know?
It's somewhat, though, like an it list for 2017.
Comments down below on your reaction to this list. Any surprises? Anybody that should be bumped up higher? Anybody that wasn't on the list that you think should be?
What do you think about Park Bo-gum being the number 1?
Comments, you guys. Click the like button. Thank you so much for supporting us. Click the bell for notifications. Check out the link to K-Gal. Check out First Fridays today. And don't forget to subscribe for more Hallyu Back news. That's it. We're out of here. Hasta luego.
Bye.